his own practice with very prominent clients. I am moving back to the States. I don't know where yet. Maneuvering the student loan process for the last few years and how much I owe. I'll actually share numbers about how much I owe, how much I pay. Hey Team Esquire, welcome back to our channel. I feel like I haven't said Team Esquire in a while, but it's fitting because before I even get into this video, I wanted to announce a giveaway. If you've been watching this for a while, you know that we generally tend to do a giveaway towards the end of the year, whether it be an LSAT giveaway that we've done a few times, or just a general giveaway to our supporters. And this year, it's a little late. As usual, there are no preconditions, no terms, literally just comment below your Cash App tag, and if you don't feel comfortable disclosing your Cash App on YouTube, feel free to just comment that you want to participate in the giveaway, and if you are chosen, we will shoot you a response in the comment, and then you can tell us if you want to communicate through email, through Instagram, whatever is best for you. We're gonna pick about 10 to 15 people and probably just give away $50 or something similar to that. And yeah, so comment below if you want to participate in the giveaway. Giveaway 2022, technically, even though it's 2023. It's so crazy thinking about the fact that some people have supported us for 5 years. We made 5 years on YouTube on January 17th, which is mind-blowing to me because we started our second semester of our second year of law school. So
it's the first day of second semester.
Right.
And
first day of year 2 of second semester. I started this channel as 2 L's in law school, on a whim, trying to spread as much information as possible. And here we are 5 years later, both 4th year associates at law firms. It's mind-blowing. So trust me, you guys disclosed to us that you can't believe you've been watching us from your freshman year of college and now you're in law school, whatever. I can't believe I started this in law school and now I am a 4th year associate at a law firm. So we're on the same page there. It's been a long time since you guys have seen me in a one-to-one, face-to-face, intimate discussion kind of setting. And because of that, I have a lot to say. Some of the things I want to talk about, I've been in London for a year now. I've been at my job for a year now. I am interested in starting some new business ventures. I've been up to a lot too. I just celebrated my 29th birthday. Like, that sounds insane to me. And I was back in South Africa, which felt amazing. South Africa is definitely, after visiting this time around for my birthday in just a pure vacation capacity, I can say that South Africa is 100% my favorite place in the world. If you've been watching us over the last 5 years, you know I've traveled a lot. Like, you see it on my channel, on this channel, and I definitely love South Africa. We made friends in South Africa when we were studying abroad. So if you don't know, we studied abroad at UCT in 2018, which was the first semester of our 3L year. Angel, David, and I, and it was amazing. David joined me on my trip, and we actually linked back up with some of the friends that we met when we were in law school this time around. So 4 or 5 years ago, we met these people, and it was amazing. They showed us an amazing time. I'll insert some clips if I can get a hold of them.
We're driving the boat, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy birthday, dear Samantha. Happy birthday to you. Minamandi Gue, Minamandi Gue, Minamandi Gue.
The most insightful pieces of my trip to South Africa was just talking to the friend that we've made and we've kept in contact with, which is Zola, about his law firm. I'm still not too versed in foreign law and what it takes to become a lawyer or their process. I know a little bit more about the UK because of the fact that I've been here for a year and I've talked to more people about their process. So I kind of have that down, but I'm still unsure where it works everywhere else in the world. So I don't even know, but I believe he graduated the same year we graduated. So we both would have graduated in 2019, and he has his own practice with very prominent clients. And I thought that was very interesting to actually engage with someone who is my age that started their own law firm and kind of talk to them about the pros and the cons. Most times people just assume that's the end goal for me or for lawyers, period. Like the end goal is to acquire as much information as possible throughout the process and then eventually open up your own practice and have your own clients. And that's never been an end goal for me. I feel like I've said that a bunch of times on this channel. Talking to him more about it kind of opened my mind up, and I feel like I'm not as closed-minded to it anymore. The idea of eventually going into my own kind of private practice when it comes to the law. It's not something that I would just go ahead and throw on my vision board. It wasn't like that, but hearing some of his pros and cons felt manageable for the first time. I thought that was really interesting and what was a great part about being back in South Africa, so I wanted to share it. Ooh. Another big, not announcement, right? Because I'm pretty sure no one is clocking what I'm doing with my life, but another thing to disclose that I think it might be interesting is that I am moving back to the States this year. So to all of my family and friends that have been begging me to move back, I am moving back to the States. I don't know where yet. I'm still on the fence. So comment below and let me know if you are team LA or you are team New York. And if you are one or the other, please comment some reasons why, because I am torn. Like I still had enough of New York that I don't quite want to go back there yet or ever. Like, I don't know. I like London enough to obviously still be here a year later, but I don't like London enough for it to be my forever place. And I feel as if I'm at a point in my life where I am trying to be a little bit more settled and be somewhere that is my forever place. And I think that that could potentially be LA. I could be happy in New York, I think. Well, I don't know. All right, the way I'm even saying it is a way in which maybe it's not true. Outside of a state that I have not lived in yet, New York is the only place that I think that I would be content living. But LA is still on the radar. It's still, in my mind, perceivably my next place to live, perceivably my forever place where I want to raise children, where I want to settle down, where I want to get married, build my own new community. But I don't know. So comment below, let me know what you think. Obviously in LA, I would have to start over again, which is interesting because I do feel like in London, I'm finally hitting a rhythm and I finally am reaching a point where I have a stable group of individuals. So in LA, I'd be starting all over again. So what if I just hate it? But then I just moved back to New York again. Like, why not? I'm pretty sure I'd continue to practice what I do now. I just would switch offices. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking about when it comes to whether or not I'm gonna stay in London forever. So if anyone was curious about that, not gonna happen. Not gonna move anytime soon, but I'm definitely gonna move and I will keep you updated on that process. In the interim, I will continue to post a bunch of London living vlogs and just show you what it's like. Now it'll be interesting too because my perspective will slightly shift, right? Like I'll go from the perspective of settling here and thinking about being here forever to now being someone who's on the way out the door and who's going to move soon. So we'll see how the videos change. And if you want to see anything specific from my perspective before I leave, let me know. You know, catch it while it's hot. I have a few trips coming up. I have a work trip in Paris, which will be interesting. Maybe I'll vlog, not sure. I'm rambling at this point. I'll briefly talk about some of the business ventures I have going on because of the fact that I know that people, when I posted my day in the life and I had to fly to New York, people said they wanted to hear more about it. So I'll talk a little bit more about it right now. We obviously still have the house in DC, we as an Angel and I, and we are working currently with a different management company to kind of switch things over there. It's a vacation rental in case you're unaware, and I'll link the video tour of it above in case you're curious. We've had that property since March of 2021, so we're going on 2 years. And when I tell you I've learned so much about the way businesses work and working with different companies and stuff in the last 2 years just from that property alone. Last year we did it, we would have been in a space of breaking even and not actually making a profit. So the goal of this year would be to actually turn a profit on that. And obviously, you know, the pro to real estate is that even if you're not turning in a profit, the house is paying for itself. So you are still gaining equity as the process goes along. And obviously also you can utilize and leverage the home itself when you want to take out other loans and kind of all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that is one of the goals. In 2024, I want to open a specific franchise, and I may talk more about it later in the year. But for right now, I'm just learning more about franchises. How do you open franchises when it comes to it being like a secondary stream of income and not something that you want to build on, so you don't want to have a million franchises. So what happens if you're just investing in franchises? How do you get that approved? How do you open a franchise without spending your own money? That's something I want to do too, because I don't want to spend my own money to open it up. I want to take out some kind of loan or leverage that in some way. So 2023, I'm learning all about opening franchise businesses. That's my focus when it comes to side projects. But obviously I still have more things going on. Still obviously investing in index funds and mutual funds, which did horrible last year. I lost a lot of money last year. But because I didn't pull out a lot of money, I did pull out some, not on a rush to pull out, but just because I needed it to purchase something else. That the market is beginning to bounce back, thankfully. So I am regaining most of the money that I did lose. And now I regret not investing more in index and mutual funds while the price was really low, because obviously now you make your money back. I watched a video about how that's how you should navigate that if you can, of course, right? If you have the ability to invest in that, you should do it while the market is low, because it's going to bounce back, and it's kind of like getting it at a discounted price if you think about it long term. So that is how index funds are doing, mutual funds are doing. Where else is my money right now? I will update you on my student loan journey once student loans are implemented again. I know Angel spoke a little bit about her student loan journey, and I promise you I do owe you a video on that. I just am waiting literally until student loans are no longer at a freeze. You know, hopefully there's never, but if they do get unfrozen, I will do a video on it, and I will let you know how I've been maneuvering the student loan process for the last few years and how much I owe. I'll actually share numbers about how much I owe, how much I pay, how much I will owe, and when I expect to pay it off. So look out for that whenever the time has come. And if I don't do it, remind me, I'll do it, trust me. I am still looking into purchasing more property. I do want to purchase property abroad this year, so that's one of my business goals as well. So if you have any experience purchasing property abroad, let me know. Comment below, as usual, common theme here. I am a student as much as I am a teacher, and I want to absorb as much from you guys as you absorb from me. So comment below, let me know if you have books, whatever, recommendations. I feel like I rambled enough. Hopefully I touched on most of the topics that have been on my brain, and this is a good life update for you all. And if you like this video, as always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, and watch out for more videos. See you guys later.